Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. Sunday evening now. I've been to the show today. Right, where are we? Last week I put done all my cleaning and everything else and put my acroflavin in. So an update on that. The following day, such an improvement in the fish. The Kajaku wasn't darting around the pond, his fin wasn't clamped, they were all eating, virtually back to normal, and the rest of the week have been really good. Last few days again, the Kajaku has started to go a little bit back the way he was, so I'm definitely thinking it's bacterial. So as I said in the last one, I was thinking about giving a second dose of acroflavin, so I'm definitely going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I mean, at the moment, so this morning's fin wasn't quite clamped, but he wasn't fully out. At the moment, his fins are back to normal. Swimming as normal, not starting round. So there's something still not quite right there. I think the acroflavin definitely helped. So I'm going to give it a second dose of acroflavin today. And one day in a week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll see on the weather, depending after I get home from work. I'll get him back out again, check him over, see how them red spots are doing. I may get the shushui out as well, because if you remember the anal fin had that little red mark on it, so I'll just check up on that. And if need be, I have got my medical kit in there. I have got the antibac, I think it's Kazuri. The Kazuri antibac in there. I was hoping to get some Tamidine from the show over the weekend, but they didn't have any, unfortunately. So, but I've got the antibac in there. I'll put that directly on him and give him a full check over again, and hopefully that will help with it. So let's get this acroflavin in, and I'm going to have the luminous green water again for a little while. So let's get it mixed up and get it in. Right guys, just mixed it. Just want to let you know the UVs are off. All the filters were cleaned this morning, so it's had time for the trickle to come back up. I will turn that off now. But my temperature has dropped. It is at 12 degrees at the moment. It's been freezing through the night. That's not really cold. I'm saying next week it could heat up a little bit more. So it won't be long before them dreaded pond covers are back on. So I wanted to get it in now before the temps drop too much. I'm still okay to use it. UVs are off, so I'll show you. I can see bright green. Incredible look's been back around here. So let me get this in and I'll stand there and get wet and watch them for a little bit. Okay, as you can see, I've just put it in, it's dispersing itself around the pond now. UV's off, trickle system's off. I'm just going to up the air a little bit. I would like a little bit more air in there. But that's going to disperse itself around the pond now. And I'm going to stay there for a little bit, make sure there's no adverse reactions. There wasn't last time, so I'm not expecting any now. And we'll see how we go, and I'll check back in with you later in the week, possibly when I get the Kajaku and maybe the shushui out again. So that's it for now. Hi guys, just got in from work. Just a quick part on this one. My beer sieve. Now you'll remember I bought this for the Easypod. Now, as I said, when you put it in, it doesn't quite fit the centre tube of the Easypod. Now I've been racking my brains and looking around sort of a way of making that a bit better. A couple of people commented where they've got the beer sieve, a bit difficult one-handed, but this top section here is they've managed to find a plant pot or a yogurt pot, even somebody said they've used, and they cut the bottom off and poked it inside there and then taped it up, and that sat in the top. I was going to try that, but I thought I wanted something, see if I can find something better. Now if you bought one of these, or maybe I showed you on the original video, it actually came with a lid that screws onto the top. So what I actually did, what I actually found, so I've been looking around trying to think of something I could use, and I actually found it was actually a travel mug, you know, with these lids on them, little green thing. You get them from the pound shops or the bargain store, I think $1.99, something like that. But I actually had one at work. And it turned out it was virtually a perfect size. So, as I said, it comes with a lid. So what I did, I got my coffee, as you can see, it's all in bits. That was the size of the actual size of the coffee mug, little coffee mug. So I've actually cut it down, and that size there was virtually the size of my return pipe. I actually cut it a little bit, so I cut it down, and what I actually did, the lid itself was a solid lid that goes on top of here, and it was a solid lid, but it got a lot of little holes in it. So what I actually did, I actually cut the centre out like that, and what I did is this piece here, which is my cup, I cut it down. I actually fit what was left of the lid through the centre, through the wider part, so it jammed into the thinner part. I actually glued it in, and I've actually put some silicone in there, because if you look inside there's a slight lip. So in this side I've siliconed all this edge up here, in here, so it's a nice smooth edge. And let me just put this on there onto the tripod, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll be back with you. Right, now I've got both hands free, I can show you again. I cut it down, that section, as you can see it's tapered. You can get the ones that are a funny shape, which is no good. This was actually a perfect tapered like that, just a perfect taper, like a plant pot or whatever. So I've cut that down to size, so hopefully when it goes in it's going to sit about here, so on there. I've attached the lid inside, cut it out, so what I'm going to do then is this piece just screws into there. So now hopefully you're on the right size. I honestly, sweating or not, I haven't tested it yet, but you can see that I actually, when I marked the mug, I actually put it up on a mark. So where that black mark is there, that should fit exactly where the pipe work is. So that's the lip, so I can actually grab it, so hopefully pull it back out. So now all the water, in theory, should go down this completely and not actually down the side. That's what hopefully it's going to fit, and hopefully it's not going to push it out. That is quite a snug fit in there, and I don't know if you can see the silicone. I filled the inside of that with silicone. That was my idea. It's I was going to use the pot and just tape it on, but I wanted something quite a bit sturdier. That's quite a sturdy thing, so it's not going to crack and give way. So let me spin the camera around, and we'll get it in the Easypod, give it a go. And I am going to keep my eye on it. A lot of people said they've tried, they've done their ways with taping up, and it doesn't overflow, it doesn't block this up. But it's something I'm going to check in a couple of hours, keep my eye on it. But again, this is something I'm going to have to check at least daily, maybe twice a day, in the morning, and when I come home from work, maybe twice a day, just to make sure. So let's get it in, see what it does. Okay, I've got the lid off the Easypod. So I know this is once this goes in, it's going to lift the water up a little bit. I don't feel it's going to fit. There you go. So it's a nice even fit. So hopefully all that water is now going down that centre tube, and hopefully it's not going to overflow. As you can see, it's brought the level up a little bit, but I'm fine with that. I'm just going to watch it a little bit, make sure it doesn't go any higher. That doesn't seem to have restricted it anymore, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that, the way that's going at the moment. So I will keep my eye on it, and yeah, the level's not going anymore, but all the water now should go down that centre pipe through the beer sieve rather than down the side of the beer sieve. Yep, so I'll keep my eye on that, and I'll check back on it and see how it's doing. Hopefully I don't have any issues. So that's it for now. I'll be back with you in a bit. Hi guys, it's now Thursday. I've got the day off work. As you know, on Sunday I've done my second dose of acroflavin. Where we are at the moment, it's been, like I say, it's been 4 days now. Initially, again, I've seen an improvement in him again, but the last couple of days he's gone back again. So there's definitely something else I need to investigate. So what I want to do today is I want to get him out again, check him over, see how he's doing. I want to give him another scrape, just for my own satisfaction, make sure I haven't missed anything, and have a really good 2 or 3, probably do 2 or 3 scrapes on him. None of the other fish are having any problems at all that I can see. There's no flashing or anything else from any other fish. They're all eating, everything's fine. It's just him, my Kajaku again, is a little bit of flashing, and he's a little bit clamped on the one side. So there's still definitely a problem. I was hoping the acroflavin will sort it out. I thought it was a bacterial problem because of the red marks underneath. So get him out, I'll check him over, do a scrape, and then we'll go from there and see what to do. So let me get all my stuff together and we'll get him out. Okay, he's in the bowl, so if you want to come and have a look at him, flip him over first. As you can see, his marks are still there. I'm not happy about them at all on that side. The ones underneath looking better, but there's still an issue on that. And that side as well, there's a bit of an ulcer, a bit of a wound there. And some slight green tinge to the edge of the scales. There's definitely some sort of bacterial issue there as well. Whether it's a fungal issue, as I said, it's the only one who's got any problems with it, with anything at the moment. So I want to give him a scrape, and if I find something we'll go from there, and if I don't find anything on the scrape, I'm going to treat him individually. I'm going to sedate him, clean the wound up, and get some antibac on there and see how it goes. And if it doesn't improve, we'll see what the next course is, next course of treatment. So he definitely needs something doing to him, sorting him out. But I say he's the only one with issues now, so he's obviously damaged himself when he had the bacterial issue with flicking or whatever. So I want to get him treated. Luckily my water isn't that cold at the moment. I'm holding just around the 15 at the moment. Well, it is at the moment, because it was a little bit warmer last night. So let's get him scraped and we'll go from there. Okay, scrape's done. Absolutely nothing, not a single thing on him. He's had about 4 scrapes now in total. I've done 2 today again off him, with various areas around the wound, everything else perfectly clear. So I just wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anything. So it's ruled out parasites. So there was obviously a bacterial issue. He's hurt himself, so that needs sorting out now. So I have got my Gazuri kit, the tropical treatment kit, with the sedate and wound clean and antibac and everything in there. So that's what I'm using him for now, and I'm going to treat him as an individual fish and get the treatment that way. I don't want to keep bunging chemicals in the pond unless I really have to, especially with the temperatures starting to drop a little bit. So I'll treat him individually. I am going to monitor him, and I'm going to also monitor the other fish as well, and hopefully I can get on top of it, and that's all I can do for now. So yeah, let's get him sedated and get him done. He's fine. Right. Yeah, that's well sedated now. I'll take him out. I'm on a wet towel. Keep him calm. that one scallop there. So, not there's any more dead scales on there. Some wound clean on. Get some empty back. Just plenty on these skulls. Okay, that's that wound sealed. Let it to dry off a little bit. It's still fine. Just flip it over. I want to stick some anti back on this side. Okay, that's all I can do. I need to monitor him. I'm going to have to redress that again in a few days. I'll try it up a little bit more. Okay, let's get him back in. And there we go. Good little kit, but you've got to have hands of a child to fit into those. Okay guys, I've also got my Shishibi out, so if you remember, under his anal fin, his anal fin was very red, so just flip him over. Looking a lot better, so much better. With very red blotches around there, so well, I'm very happy with that. It's looking a lot better. I am going to scrape him again just to make sure, but he hasn't been acting up or anything. He's been absolutely fantastic. So the acroflavine's worked on him, but unfortunately not the Kajako, but hopefully the individual treatment will work and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so yeah, that's scrape on the Shishibi. Again, absolutely spotless, nothing on him at all. I've had him, probably about 6 or 7 of the fish in total over the last week and a half, something like that, and scraped them several times and found nothing at all. So the only issue I seem to have now is the Kajako. As I said, as you've seen, treat it individually. Hopefully it's going to work and he's going to get better. I am going to monitor him. If you've got any suggestions, I'd appreciate it. Put them down in the comments. Any suggestions what you think it might be causing it or what it might be and the best way to treat it. I have thought, you know, I don't particularly want to treat the whole pond at the moment. Temperature's dropping and everything else, and you know, I've been at 2 doses of acroflavine in there, so I don't want to keep dosing it if I don't have to. I have thought about setting up a small, setting the quarantine tank back up and treating them individually with maybe something like FMG if that's what it needs, or any suggestions you come up with. I'll say, because I don't, no issues with the other fish, so it's just him. So yeah, any suggestions I'd really appreciate it down there. So yeah, I'm going to monitor him now, and I may get him back out again maybe Sunday or Monday and check him over, and if I have to retreat, I'll retreat. We'll go from there. Okay guys, so before we finish, I have been asked to do a little shout out, and I'm more than happy to. I am already to subscribe to this channel. Good little channel, pop over there, say hello. And that's Amanda Blackshields, Koi Pond UK. I'll leave a link down in the description. Pop on over, show them your support, and tell them Business sent you. So yeah, that's it for now. Obviously I'll keep you updated how we're going on here. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Hit that little bell to get your notifications. Don't forget to pop over to Facebook and join me on there, some of the little bits and pieces that goes on there. So that's it for now. So until the next one, stay safe, jobs are good.